Our last two Musescore tutorials are going to be setting up an unusual time signature, and then we're going to do some writing. We're going to compose stuff and have fun with it. So you can do whatever key signature you want. I don't know what I have a feeling I want some kind of affinity with a minor key. So let's see, what are my options? 3 sharps. Let's mess around with that. So I'm gonna set the time signature, and this is the time signature I want you to use too. Let's do 5/8. Let's put the tempo on just for funsies. We'll keep it no pickup, keep that part simple. And we're gonna call this is score 11. This is our last one of the set. And I'm gonna call it I'm just going to give it some generic title like 5/8 composition. We'll call it something like that. Okay, and I'll get rid of the composer. I could put my own name. Allysia, there we go. We could just like Cher or Madonna or something like that. Okay, so here's what I want you to play around with. We've got an unusual time signature, which means that this is already not going to be super intuitive when it comes to composition. And the world is your oyster. I do not want you to copy what I do for the next 2 assignments. But one idea that I have is that I want you to practice with changing time signatures. So we don't want to stick in 5/8 the whole time. I'm just going to be a little bit arbitrary. But just randomly, I'm going to make it 1 measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this one, 3/8. And then we'll go back to 5/8 the next measure. Just we'll see what that looks like. Looks like that's going to be coming at the end of like a. Usually music moves in 4 measure chunks, but let's do a 5 measure chunk. Why not? And then maybe I'll do like a parallel kind of parts and do. Actually, you know what would be really fun? Sorry, no, I'm just going to do 3/8 again. I don't want to overcomplicate this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it on the 5th one, and then we'll hit enter on it again. Okay, so this is just, I'm basically setting up my music. I already have a feeling that I'm going to have way too much stuff. So my key signature is F sharp minor, which is the same as A major. Now, what I'm thinking about is what kind of chords or harmonies I could do. So I think I want to just stick to something simple. If I'm in F sharp minor, I want to start in F sharp minor. So I'm going to do 8th note, maybe like, what kind of rhythm could I do in 5/8? Maybe I could do, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to do sort of an arpeggio pattern, F sharp. Maybe I'll do it higher. I think I want it to sound creepy. C, F, C. And then, I don't know, let's keep it the same. Just cause. I'm going to copy and paste that to the next bar. And what would be a nice chord to come after that? Maybe D major? I think I want to also add in a pedal functionality. I kind of like B minor. Actually, let's just keep it creepy and minor all the way throughout. Oh, I should be on 4. B. What's a B minor chord? D, F sharp, B, F sharp. So if I'm in F sharp minor, F sharp, G, A, B is the 4th, and then the 5th one is going to be a C sharp major chord. So this is where my notes are getting kind of high to read, but I'm going to do it anyway. C. I'm going to do an E sharp, which is actually an F, but that's what's going to give us the right sound here. G, C, G, C, G. There we go. Okay, so here's the last thing I want to add to this little chord progression. I want to add some pedal. I'm going to add pedal to basically all the chord changes. It's as simple as just sort of dragging and dropping and highlighting the notes that you want pedaled. I'll go like this. I think I'm moving it 1 note over too far. So I think this whole little passage can be pedaled until here. I'll go like this, and that pedal's going to carry over for us when I decide to do some more writing. That's going to actually make a really nice sound with the Musescore playback. Let's have a listen to it. Yeah, and then I'm going to get back into it. I don't know, just because I like keeping things simple. I'm going to copy and paste everything. Except the oh, that's why I pasted in the wrong clef. There we go. Much better, although I've got to reimagine my pedal markings because they're not right. Make sure this one that's coming off of the previous measure is pulled way back. And then I can highlight this over. Make sure that goes far enough so that I can implicate a syncopated technique. Just adjust the positioning. One more time. This one's going to cross over too, like that. Okay, so aside from that looking just a little funny, there we go. Oh, this one went kind of wacky too. I got to fix this line. There we go. All right, so I've got like a basic chord pattern. I just did like a 1-4-5 pattern, and I did it in an unusual time signature. I had some fun with the 3/8. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll play around with adding some melody and go from there.